So the basic intention of having this live session is to show people that the masala powders can be made at home. And I'm sure most of the people, most of the women are already making it. But what is so special about this particular program? So special about this particular program is we can show you how we can make more than 55 or close to 60 masala powders at your home with just few ingredients, right? And then that too very conveniently, very quickly. You don't have to worry about like whether I should do this, that. We will tell you some really good method by which we can have variety of masalas at your home. So before we begin, we'd like to tell you that why masala powders are required, first of all.
So first of all, as we know, masalas, spices are the core ingredients that we use in our cuisine, especially in Indian cuisines. Without that, it's incomplete. Our cooking is incomplete, isn't it? So that becomes an essential part of us.
And the spices have a long history of Indian cuisine, right? And we know that the people from outside, they invaded India mainly because of spices, because spices were so famous then, right? Even now also. And we can't think of any Indian food without spices. That is how essential the spices are in the Indian cuisine. At the same time, like the people from Karnataka, for example, if they go to Maharashtra, why go to Maharashtra? Just go to a restaurant which is serving Maharashtrian food or Punjabi food or Tamil Nadu food or any other food. India is such a diverse country. It has culture in each place. Like you just travel about 50 kilometers, the food habits change, the dialects change, various things change.
The taste change, the masalas that we make, that changes.
And the foodies will definitely agree to this, that wherever you go, you tend to love that food and you tend to copy that food at your home, or you just like that and you want to create that food again. And what you do is that you go to a supermarket and then see whether that particular spice masala is available there. For example, if you go to Maharashtra, especially the Nagpur side, you will see a Savji masala variety there. Savji, it's very famous. And when you like it, you go to a supermarket and then try to find Savji masala is available, so that you can put that masala and then give the same kind of taste to what you have had in the restaurants or wherever, right? Similarly, Chettinad masala or Kala masala, Goda masala, there's so many types of masala.
So many are there.
So you tend to do that at home, but it is difficult for you because number one, you are dependent on the spices that are from the supermarket, right? And they could be spurious also. You can't really trust them because they have not been manufactured in front of your eyes, right? So that brings us.
The price factor that
they may be expensive, like the genuine stuff may be expensive, and if it is cheaply available, then like I have already shared it in the Facebook that just imagine that the cardamom costs as high as 6,000 rupees a kg, and even if you have to use 2.5 grams per any masala powder, which is about 100 grams, right? For 100 grams, if you have to use 2.5 grams, that cost itself could be around 10 to 15 rupees. And the whole dabba costs only 30 rupees. Now, how it is available? So that means either cardamom powder is not there or they're simply lying, right?
So we have to think about it, right? And moreover, we bring it and store it in our refrigerator, all the masalas that we need. And sometimes we forget. And after 1 year, we may find it and then it's not in a condition to be used. It's not fresh. Also, if we make it at home, all the masalas, we can make it as and when required, how much we need it, we can make only that much and keep it as fresh as possible, isn't it?
So just imagine, suppose you go to a supermarket and then just like series of masala powders are kept, and if you go to some very regional small shops, mom and pop shops wherein they sell the regional masala powder, like go to Mangalore stores, there also like homemade masala powders are available. You can't get everything because the minimum packet that you need to buy is like 100 grams, right? How many 100 grams packets can you store at home? Like you need a huge space.
Correct.
And if you want to eat it, and then by the time you eat the same masala, after so many days, it would be maybe 3 months or 4 months, the masala powder would expire.
Okay.
So all these issues are there. Now we have found out one solution which is relatively easy, which can give you all the varieties of the masala without really procuring them. You can make them with your own hands, and we are going to tell you how. So what can you expect from this session today?
So first thing, we'll start looking at the making of masalas from a different perspective, a new perspective, how to make these masalas at home.
And we can also have the great number of varieties. In the end of the this session, we are going to give you one Excel sheet that has close to 60 masala powder recipes. 60 masala powder recipes. So it's just an Excel sheet, and it has everything, like anything under the sun. If you want to, like, maybe we are going to upgrade that also, update it as and when we find out more masalas. But I think it is quite comprehensive that we have put in everything in that, and we are going to give you that to you absolutely free at the end of this session. So it is very important for you to wait till the session, because we are going to give you the link for the link for downloading that Excel sheet which contains more than 60 masalas. Okay, and what do we do at Annamaya Kosha, right? Unfortunately, we are not able to log in from our page, wherein you could have actually seen what we do there. Many things have been shared, and for all I know, maybe most of you have already liked our page, and you must be getting some updates already. But then still, for the sake of this session, we will tell you again like what we are intended to do. Basically, our mission is mindful cooking, to instill mindful cooking in each and every house. Now, what do we mean by mindful cooking? You must have heard of mindful eating. That is the most used word, right? Mindful eating. Like, you have to be mindful of what you eat, how you eat, how much you eat, what time you eat, and so on, right? Now, mindful eating comes into picture only when the food is available, and the food has to be worth eating, right? The mind will be applied only when the food is available and the food is cooked in a way that it will help the mindful eating, right? Now, that is what the mindful cooking, that's where it comes into picture, right? So if you are not mindful of cooking the food, then where does the mindful eating come into picture, right? So this is what we want to instill, and what we do, we have planned so many things, and we already started our work. The first and foremost is, where does all the knowledge come from? It comes from our ancestors, our ancient wisdom, right? Now we have tried to accumulate as much as we can. We have got in lots of books, we have searched in the website, we have spoken to the elders, and so many things we have tried to accumulate and then put it in one place. The second thing is where it should be inculcated. It should be inculcated in the youngsters, because those are the people who have better grasping power than us. At the same time, it will make them self-reliant. So for doing this, we are giving much thirst on people who are young to learn cooking, because they are the people who have to be standing on their feet tomorrow. And you see what is happening these days because of the food. The majority of the problems are happening in the world, right? So in order to address that, it is very essential for us to know our body and know our food. And that precisely what is our statement, you can say. Yeah. No food, no body. KN, no W. So we also have designed some courses which we'll be sharing with you, all the participants. Now we know who have logged in. We have the courses and all, and those courses are not only for the people who do not know cooking, but also for the youngsters who would like to learn cooking. So we have done some from the grassroots level, we have given some great step-by-step procedures to teach them how to cook. Okay. So let us begin today's session. Asmita is going to show us, and she has really worked hard, or smart, I would say. She has worked smart in order to bring in the spices together. Yeah. Now, couple of things here before we begin, Asmita, I'm sorry. Couple of things here, like the first thing is, of course, we can do whatever we are going to do much faster. Okay, if we do not have to tell what we are doing, then we can simply do it, right? But for the sake of better understanding with the people, we will tell. So that will
increase the time.
Retard the time, you can say, retard the speed. So increase the time, and otherwise, like if you have to make it at home, then you can make it very fast.
When you know the method, it will be faster.
Second disclaimer, if at all anybody of you who is very particular about, no, the Madras curry has to be made like this, no, my grandmother used to say the Chettinad masala has to be like this and this is not the right one, we can't really help it, because what is our intention is, first of all, we are making it at home with whatever available resources. Secondly, this is most convenient. Of course, the grandma's nuske, grandma's procedure is the best. But this is the second best, because the human tendency is always to settle for the second best. And here we are with the second best thing. Definitely better than buying the spices from outside.
Yes, very true.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, sure.
Can shift it. And you can please comment whatever you, if you have some questions, then we'll be answering it as we go on. And also maybe we can have a question and answer session. So we're going to show you some 10 masala powders. For the want of time, we will let us see whether we can do 10. We will just speed up, and then we will tell you. Once you get the logic, then it's anybody's guess.
Anyways, you will have the masala.
Yeah, so we'll start with garam masala.
Yeah. So before I start that, these are the powders that we have individually brought. Like for example, coriander seeds, we have got it. We have roasted them separately, all the jeera, coriander, black pepper, and then allowed it to cool and then powdered them. And then we have kept it here. I'll just start the garam masala.
Yeah, garam masala has 4 teaspoons of coriander.
So this is a teaspoon. This weighs 5 grams.
Cumin 2 spoons. Yeah. 4 spoons of coriander, 2 spoons of cumin, pepper 1/4, clove 1/4, cardamom 1/4, cinnamon 1/4, nutmeg a pinch, bay leaves 1/4, fennel seeds 1/4. So what we have, you must have guessed it already. What we have essentially done is we have taken the spices. We have not taken too many of them. Just one. Yeah, she's going to show now.
Yeah. So I have put this in a shaker, all the masalas, and I'll just mix it properly. See, garam masala is the masala that most of us use in almost all the curries, right? More or less, some use it in more quantity, some in less, and also it becomes an ingredient for other masalas that I am going to show.
So it is a base for many other masalas. So it is very essential for us to make our own garam masala at home. This is the most basic, and more complicated are going to come. So please watch.
Yeah. And one thing I would like to say, when you are making the powder, so please make it a point that you cover your nose, because it's not advisable to smell inhale the
masalas. They are very strong,
very strong, and you may get headache or dizziness. So here it is. The garam masala is ready.
Yes. And the second one is chaat masala. So we'll transfer it to
in a bowl.
Now this masala, you don't have to make 100 grams. You just have, see, we just used about 4 spoons, 2 spoons, half spoon and like that. So I'll show you the quantity. Are you able to see? This is the quantity, right? So this is sufficient for usage of like 2 to 3 times.
Yeah,
that's
and
all.
Also, if you use this garam masala more often, then you can make this in larger quantity. You can decide as per your usage,
yes,
which you have to make more and which one is.
So by and large, we have taken for 3 to 4 usage of garam masala.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? The second one is chaat masala, and chaat masala is also a base for many other masala powders. That's why we are showing 2 basic masalas. Chaat masala is very famous.
Yeah, very famous. Not only in the chaats, in salads, also we use it in many sabzis that to give that tanginess to it.
Yeah.
So let's begin.
Yes. So chaat masala has coriander 4. Now chaat masala has cumin 6. And also the biggest advantage of making this is, now when you are mixing this in quantity, right, when you are roasting it, you may not really come to know, but when you are actually mixing it with the help of spoons, 6 of that,
yeah,
you will know the logic behind how the tastes come out of the masalas, right? 6 spoons of cumin, 4 spoons of coriander here, whereas in garam masala it was 4 spoons of coriander and 2 spoons of cumin. The cumin was less, half of that there. and we have pepper 4, mango powder 2. Now, when you understand, the whole exercise is also to enable the housewives, and I know for sure, please don't get me wrong, many of the housewives are not happy with their own cooking. You know, they are kind of bored. Maybe the people also at home, they are bored, and it's not necessarily that they are bad cooks. The next one, mango powder 2, garam masala 2. So many of the housewives are kind of bored with their own food. So invariably you will see that if somebody comes home and then cooks, or if they go to somebody else's place, especially the Maika or any other place, they would love it because haath change ho gaya, kai badla gide, right? So that kind of temptation is there in everybody, whether it is you know, a homemaker or a husband or anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So mint powder is 1 teaspoon, and then black salt is
5 spoon.
yeah. So as he said, black salt is more in here.
Okay, so I was saying that if you understand your spices well, you will be able to give a very good taste to the food that you are cooking. So that is very important to understand.
Yes, and the lastly, ajwain.
So the chaat masala has garam masala in it.
Yeah. So I'll give the mix.
And another best thing is, like, although you can make your own masala powders at home, you can give a twist of yours. Like, suppose if you want a particular masala spice powder little more, might as well you can take liberty and put it, because there is no hard and fast rule in cooking.
Yes.
I always say in cooking, don't ask why, ask why not.
So here the chaat masala is ready.
So the chaat masala is ready in less than 5 minutes. Again, this can be used, this is little more than 50 grams, I believe, less than 100 grams. So this can be used for about like 5 to 6 times.
More than that.
Maybe more than this,
yeah.
yes.
Because chaat masala, you put it like half teaspoon,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The next is
So the next one is pav bhaji masala.
very famous, very famous among kids, I would say.
Yes.
They love this.
Coriander 3. Cumin 1.
Cumin 1.
Coriander 3, cumin 1, pepper half, clove 1/4,
Yeah.
cardamom half, black cardamom. Cardamom and black cardamom are very expensive, and I really wonder how much of quantity of these, because they are the best spices you can say as far as taste is concerned. Red chili 4, cinnamon 1/4,
Cinnamon 1/4.
red chili 4, mango 2, I think we need to speed up. Mango 2,
Yeah. The thing is, yeah.
okay, mango powder 2, salt, fennel,
Salt you can.
and sugar. Sugar powder, I'll put sugar powder, just a pinch.
Fennel how much? Yeah. That's it. This is
ಓಕೆ, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ ಮಹೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ. ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕನ್ನಡದವರು. ಸೊ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ಪೈಸ್ ಪೌಡರ್ಸ್, ಮಸಾಲಾ ಪೌಡರು ಸೂಪರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಹೋಗಿ ತರೋ ಬದಲು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸೂಪರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಆಲ್ದೋ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡೇ ನಿಮ್ ಕಣ್ ಮುಂದಿದ್ರೇನೆ, ನೀವು ಕಣ್ ಮುಂದೆ ನೀವೇ ಸ್ವತಃ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. ಅದೇ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಪೈಸ್ ಪೌಡರ್, ಮಸಾಲೆ ಪೌಡರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಮ್ ಕಣ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನೂ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂಡ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅರೌಂಡ್ 60 ಮಸಾಲೆ ಪೌಡರ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಮನೇಲೆ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹುರಿದುಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ ರೆಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು 60 ಮಸಾಲೆ ಪೌಡರ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ವೆಬಿನಾರ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಆಧಾರವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು ಅದನ್ನ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ತೋರಿಸಿದಾಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು 60 ಮಸಾಲಾ ಪೌಡರ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಶೋ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಂದಾ ಲಸೂನ್. ಕಾಂದಾ ಲಸೂನ್
masala.
yes,
They're very famous in Maharashtra.
yeah, you start doing it, then I'll narrate them like what it is. Coriander 1, cumin 1, pepper 1. So Kanda Lasoon is very famous base for most of the dishes in North Karnataka and in Maharashtra. Kanda andre Irulli and Lasoon andre Bellulli. So Irulli, Bellulli. It's like onion and garlic, right? Then you have clove, star anise half. So when most of the people do not know this and they buy it from the market, right? Nothing wrong, but then it's just that the same disadvantages of buying from the market. Mustard half, fenugreek half, 1/4. Fenugreek 1/4. Yeah. Then mace pinch. Coconut is the main ingredient for Kanda Lasoon. Mace pinch. Mace.
Yeah, mace.
Poppy seeds. Coconut. Fine. Yeah. Poppy seeds. So don't worry about what is put in here. We will be giving you this thing. We are just showing you few more tips so that it will be handy.
Poppy, the Shahjira half.
Yeah. Shahjira, that is black jeera.
Very essential in
Turmeric 1.
the masala.
The turmeric 1. Fennel seeds 1. Yes. Yes. We'll come to that. White sesame 1. Hing
White sesame.
1. Okay, onion powder and garlic powder, it's bit difficult to make it because you need a lot of sunlight to actually dry them, or maybe you can try in the oven also, but we have tried it, we have failed miserably. It is best, so if we are talking about the convenience here, right? So it is best that you buy the onion garlic powders and keep it at home.
So here
We have the onion and garlic powder. I mean, we are telling you the practical things, so not everything that you can make at home, right?
Also the amchur powder, I think that you can buy it from outside.
Amchur powder you can buy. So these things are not like necessarily adulterated. Not much of adulteration takes place in this.
And one very important thing in this Kanda Lasoon masala is, see, after this mixing of these powders, here is a Kanda, Lasoon and ginger paste. This is like we have deep fried the onion and garlic and ginger and then allowed it to dry.
Show it to them.
And I hope you can see. And then after it cools, we have ground it into a paste. So while this need not be added in the beginning, you can add this while you are making the curry.
And don't add water into it at all. It is all dry.
All dry.
So that it lasts longer. If you add water, then it's gone.
Yeah. So I'll add this 1 spoon of this to this. And I'll just give a mix and then mix it with the
Ideally, it has to be mixed by hand.
hands. Yes. But I wouldn't use
And
that.
make sure that maybe you can wear gloves if you are too concerned.
So you can just mix it or with your hand also.
I think
It's
you need to
not-
put a little more of that.
Yeah. I'll put this.
Okay, this one thing can save you from most of the problems, because the Kanda Lasoon powder can be a base for most of the sabzis that you can make at home. In addition to this, of course, you are going to add the onion, garlic, whatever, like tomatoes and all that. But this is the masala, right? So if you use this, you don't have to use anything else. Now, one more thing you can do. Now, she showed you this particular paste, right? So onion, garlic and ginger paste. You just fry them nicely and make a nice paste of it and keep it. And you can actually mix that with many other masala powders, like there is a kala masala, ghoda masala, it is known as, that you can mix it with, or probably the biryani masala. In fact, you can mix it with any masala, and that itself can be a better tasting base for your gravy.
Especially if you want your gravy to be spicy.
And thick also, it can make a thicker gravy.
For
Alright?
this smells really good.
Sure. It is intoxicating actually, really intoxicating. We didn't know that how does a nutmeg smell, because it's, what is that it's called?
What do you call it? Hallucinate.
Hallucinating.
Hallucinate.
So nutmeg, you make a powder, but don't sniff it because it can give you a hallucinating effect. No?
Look at the
It's a
texture
disclaimer.
of this. It's so nice.
Okay, so we will go to her favorite, Konkani Poha Masala.
Yeah. So Konkani Poha Masala is something that you will find
Maybe you can tell in Konkani also for the people who are watching.
Konkani house. We keep it for not only for the poha but also for the sabzis. Just a pinch of it, we add it and it changes the entire taste of the sabzi. And for poha, we add it raw to the coconut, salt and green chilies, ginger and jaggery. And then mix poha in it. That's as simple as that. And if you keep it at home, it solves a lot of problem of yours. So कोंकणी इंसान का म्हणायला पोहा मसाला आमगेले प्रत्येक घरान पुरता आणि करच बी मस्त इजी आम्ही हंचान खंचान हाडे करची इट्स बेटर दॅट आम्ही घरांतूच करून दवरल्यार स्टोर करचक इजी आणि यूज करचक बी इजी.
ಕೊಂಕಣಿ ಪೋಹಾ ಮಸಾಲಾದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಪೋಹಾ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅವಲಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಬ್ಜಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಹಾಕಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಬೇಸ್. ಕೊರಿಯಂಡರ್ 4, ಕ್ಯುಮಿನ್ 1, clove half.
So basically it's more of coriander here. So you might have observed coriander is the base of all the masalas.
Pepper half, yeah.
One.
Pepper half. Talking about the turmeric powder and chili powder. Cardamom pinch. Sorry, cinnamon half. Red chili 6. So the chili powder recently, just about like I think 1 year back, we got chili powder from a supposedly reliable source, and then we kept it, right? We would have bought about 2 kgs, and as and when required, we used to take it from the main bag. But after some time, like 6 months, you see that chili powder from the redness, if you have to meter the redness from 10, it had come to 1. Like if 0 to 10 was the meter. Right? So it had lost its color. Like why would that happen? One has to think.
One tip I would like to give, you can also store these red chili powder in your deep freeze to preserve the color
of that. And also it is always better to make your own chili powder. And you must have seen that it's called as cayenne powder, right? In Italian food, it's called cayenne powder in most of the Western food. How do you make easy cayenne powder? Don't worry about, they say red paprika, this, that and all. Don't, just take badgi chili, put them in the oven just for about around how much, like 2 minutes, maybe less than 2 minutes. Just make them crispy. Make sure that you cover your nose. Roast them in the oven, take them out, just break them, separate the seeds and then crush the skin of it, right? That will be a cayenne powder for you, and you can use it for many Italian dishes.
So this is the poha masala. Next, biryani masala.
Yeah, Lakshmi is asking, what, 1 minute, we'll come back to you, Lakshmi. Biryani masala. Yeah. Biryani masala has 1 cardamom, half star anise.
1 cardamom.
Yeah. Okay, Lakshmi is asking, in the Excel sheet, please do mention where all we can use the masalas like goda masala, onion garlic masala, konkani poha, etc. We could have done it, but then you can simply Google it, because we thought that is a repetition, because most of the places these things are anyway available. Even if you type the type of the masala, you will be knowing where all you can use it, and we would like you to come up with something of your own. Right? You can use poha masala in wangi bhat, not necessarily the wangi powder. You can use the biryani masala to make pulao.
Even for the parathas, the stuffing you can use the poha masala. It tastes very good.
And I don't know whether the so-called, not so-called, I'm sorry, maybe the respected chefs may not like us for saying this, but then anything can be used for anything. That has been our experience also. Of course, there are certain very basic ground rules as to how to cook, but then no hard and fast rule. You can
Just the
stretch your
measurement
imagination.
varies.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
It's like saying the sky always has to be painted blue. And if you see a painter, an artist who takes a whip and says to you that no, you have to always use the blue color to make the painting of a sky. Haven't we seen the variations of the sky colors? Haven't we seen?
Of course.
Orange, yellow, red,
It's pinkish
you
as
name it, black, grey, so many, just the sky, right? So the cooking is like that.
You
Sky
have
is the
so
limit.
many spices. You make your own.
Okay, so
Yeah, here the
for the lack of time, we will be making one more last masala. Okay.
Yeah.
And we will wind it up, but I hope that most of you have already got the logic, like what has to be prepared. Maybe we can give you you can have a close-up look of whatever we have done here, so that you can remember that. And anyway, it is given in the Excel sheet that we are going to give you.
this is the biryani masala.
Biryani masala. Okay, so let us do one more very important masala which I was talking to you about, Sauji masala. Generally, it is not available in the supermarket. I have checked, I'm a big fan of Sauji food. It is from the Nagpur region, right? So they are the pioneers of this very, very spicy, and I can't describe it, every, here it is. Every hair strand of your body can speak out the masala, right? That is how strong it is and beautiful. And if you are new to Sauji masala, I highly recommend that you must try making Sauji masala at home.
Especially for the non-veg food, they use this masala.
Yeah. So coriander 2, pepper 1, cardamom, star anise. I always used to argue with the non-vegetarian friends of mine that why you are so addicted to that, and I can very well know that it is not only the taste of the non-veg food, it is in the spices that they use, okay, and the way it is blended. And I have myself tried many times to bring in the kind of the taste that is available in the restaurants, especially the non-vegetarian, to make it with vegetarian, right? And many times I have failed also. But recently, after discovering how to make a great Sauji masala, I was able to go almost close to the restaurant food, which is really satisfying. So you have to take it as a challenge. And in our course, we have described that how can you visualize the taste and the texture that you have had somewhere, and then how can you actually bring it, deconstruct the food that you have eaten and bring it to the kitchen. We have explained it beautifully. And if you want all these nuances to be learnt by the youngsters of your family, please recommend them to our course, because that is where we are going to teach them. It is like, the youngsters, I have two teenage girls now, and they know better than us, whether it comes to music or whether it is the food or anything of that sort. They know better than us, and they have much better grasping power than us. So if they know something, they can change the entire scene in the house. As I say, literate, educated woman in the house can change the face of the house, like everybody is literate, right? Similarly, one great cook in the house keeps everybody healthy. So that's exactly our motto is also that we want to make one great cook per family. So what all did we add in Sauji masala is coriander 2, pepper 1 teaspoon, clove 1/4, cardamom 1/4, star anise 1/4, fenugreek 1/4, black cardamom 1/4, mace 1/4, cinnamon half, coconut 3, stone flower 1/4, poppy 1 half, nutmeg 1 pinch, bay leaf 1/4, shajira 1, red chili 3, fennel 1, chana dal 1, rice powder 1, jawar flour
Yeah.
1 tablespoon. Jawar flour is an important ingredient.
And it's roasted and then mix along with this.
That gives the texture for the savji masala.
This contains the maximum number of ingredients.
This has the maximum number of the spice powders, you can say. So once you make this and keep it again, this is like a kanda lasun. This is also a very good base for most of your sabzis.
And it's my personal experience that if you make and keep these masalas, the sabzis, you can prepare it in no time.
Friends, I have used this savji masala to make cluster beans in my house. I can share the recipe with you. I called it as savji gawar. Right, and I have also used it in the brinjal. I have used it in the cauliflower. Many of the dishes I have used the savji masala and it's come out really well.
Yeah, this looks nice.
So any questions you have, please ask us. We are coming to the end of this session and we're going to show you like how you can access our Excel sheet. You want to say something to them?
Yeah, that's about it. So here we have, you can see the different colors of masalas. Shall I keep it here? So that it's visible to them.
So I'm going to give you the link.
So this was a small demonstration as to how to make the masalas quickly at home.
So I'll give you multiple choices here. What we would ideally want you to do is you can join our Telegram group where we are going to distribute these types of recipes. We have got So we have got access to some very rare ancient recipes and we are going to release them, unleash them one by one in our Telegram group and lots of things like this. So starting with our today's episode, like close to 60 masala powders in Excel sheet. We are going to share it in our Telegram group and we want you to go to these two pages, our FB page as well as the Telegram group, and we are going to provide you with the things over there. Stone flower is Dagad Phool.
Dagad Phool.
It is grey in color. It looks like flower. It's a dried
like
flower.
Paper kind of thing. It's
It's a
grayish
in color. It is available as stone flower only in the supermarkets, or Dagad Phool it is called. Dagad means in Marathi pathar, stone. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this session. Maybe we can just show them, like, are you able to see, like, if we hold it like that?
Can you see?
I probably want to stand up and then show them. No, it's okay. I just want to show them the colors, various colors.
Yeah.
How about this? Okay. They are beautiful color, right? You can say.
See,
Color
clove,
right of spices.
Clove, though it looks black in color, when it's powdered, it's this beautiful color.
Coffee color.
Coffee color.
Clove is coffee, like so many things we have found out.
anise.
Star anise is
Anise
coffee
are
in
those,
color.
Star kind of spice.
Poppy seeds, they look like grated coconut. The cinnamon is beige color, cinnamon powder.
Maratha Mogu.
Maratha Mogu is another very good spice that is used in most of the Maharashtrian dishes. Probably that is why it is called as Maratha Mogu. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cardamom, anyway, we know.
Yeah, this is stone
The
flower.
black salt is not necessarily black in color, it is white in color. I mean, it is off
And
white.
stone flower is grayish. So many different colors.
Ajwain, this is again, if you keep the ajwain powder at home, you can use it not only for the food, but you can also use it as a medicinal thing. Whenever you have little bit of stomach ache or little migraine, just take 1 or 2 pinches of ajwain and put it in your mouth. That's all. Your headache will be gone.
And this is my favorite, mustard. It smells really good, and you can make mustard sauce also with this. Maybe we'll come up with.
You can
something
make
like
use
that.
of the black mustards also, the big or small, or you can make use of yellow mustards.
This is with black.
This is black mustard. So black mustard is not black in
Black
color, as you
mustard.
can see. It is more like your flaxseed powder.
Yes, and these are the masalas. You can see the various different colors, beautiful colors.
Okay, friends. Now I would like to ask you one thing.
Hyperlink is not working.
Which one? Which one? Which one? Which is not working?
Isn't it a hyperlink? Unable to do.
Okay, Lakshmi, we can send you again. I think it is possible. Maybe there is some issue. I'll help you later with that. Could join, she says. Yes. Okay, so maybe you can sit. So friends, we're going to make one very important announcement now. It will just take about 5 more minutes. Now, how about we announcing that you don't have to think about what to cook. Recently, I read a survey, okay, in that it stated that 80% of the women, okay, not in these days for sure, during the COVID days, they are much more relaxed, but during the rush hours, 80% of the women were stressful in the kitchen, especially during the breakfast time. Why? Because the husband is going to office, the children are going to school. It's a battlefield. The working women, they have to cook and go to the office. And the homemakers also, they have to finish everything before the maid comes, and they can relax and then they sit in front of the TV. So really, you can understand how stressful it is.
Yeah, true, very true.
And that has probably made their, the joy of cooking little less because they are stressful,
Yeah,
right?
more than cooking, what to cook is a big problem.
30% of the people, they did not even know what to cook. Like they get up in the morning, they freshen up and go into the kitchen, open the fridge and see what is available, right? Many people, they even forget to order along with the milk these days. They come and the doorsteps, right? They forget to order the coriander leaves and most essential things that are not there. The onions are not there. So they are kind of clueless as to what to cook, right? So we have found out that including us, like we are foodies and we are cookaholics. We would like to cook different things every now and then. And then suddenly we are blank, like we don't know what to cook. We know that there are millions and millions of recipes, not only Indian, so many others. People regard us as coming up with so many recipes. Like how do you think that we do it? Only because of the internet, thanks to internet, the cookbooks and various other things, right? Like our brain is not designed to remember thousands of recipes. Now, this exactly is the problem with every household. We have addressed that and we are coming up with some great 100 days recipes. Like when I say 100 days, it is not only for 100 days, it is for 400 days. 200 days. We have got some 100 days menu for you, wherein every day we are going to give you 2 breakfast, 2 lunch and 2 dinner options. Okay, so making it 6. So 100 into 6 is like at least 600 recipes you are going to receive in your email box every single day. You don't have to think what to cook on that day. You just have to see our email, smile because we have sent you that email personally. We have given you a beautiful quote also to pep you up, to motivate you for cooking, and we have given you some tips and tricks of the kitchen also. Plus, we have given you 6 recipes
Per day.
per day. So suppose you receive the email in the end of the day, like in the evening, you can plan for tomorrow. Like that, every single day you're going to receive one email with 6 recipes for 100 days. This means for next 100 days, you don't have to think what to cook, and every day you'll be having new food. The food will not be repeated. How exciting is that? How many people can resonate with this fact that the children will come, you cook everything, and then still they come, oh, what is there for food? What is this thing? Again this, I'm bored to eat this, that.
And that demotivates you.
तो माए बोलती है मुझे खा ले बेटा, मुझे खा ले, अभी मैं ही बच गई
That's the
हूँ,
common dialogue.
मेरे ऊपर ही थोड़ा सा नमक वगैरह डाल के खा लो. So that is the state of the children
And the mothers.
and mothers. So in order to address that, we have come up with this idea is that we are going to do the thinking, you are going to do the cooking, right? Every single day we are going to send you the emails with 6 recipes each,
recipes.
600 emails, and 100 emails, 600 recipes. And at the end of 100 days, you're going to get all those recipes in a form of Excel sheet. Right?
After 100 days.
All you need to do is just subscribe to this, and I'm going to send you the link over here. All right. So this is the link. Please subscribe to that if you want to find one new recipe in your email box every day. Now there are so many questions that you may have. Most of them have been addressed in the sheet that you're going to see here in the form of FAQs. And if you're still not able to, be answered by the answers that we have given, you can ask us directly. Anything, we are more than happy to answer those. You want to say something about
No, that's about it.
So we call it as 100 days menu, and we are going to launch that today. In this particular session, we are launching it, and you are the first people to know about that. Although we have advertised about it, but now we are going to go all out and then do it. We request you to share this information with many of your friends who typically complain that they don't know what to cook that day and they are sick and
This
tired
is a
of.
common problem, I guess.
Yeah. So we have addressed most of the problems. Like you may say that, oh, why do we have to subscribe to your email? We might as well see in the YouTube. Yes, you can see in the YouTube, but you need to know what to search. That's the biggest thing, right?
That's the biggest thing. That's what we are addressing.
Yes. So with that, I think we are coming to an end of this. If any questions are there, please ask. Impressive techniques, shall try some masala, says Rajesh Bhatt. Thank you, Rajesh. Lakshmi says, no, it was initially later I joined. Thank you. Anita says, we'll try out these masalas. Lovely session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Well, Skalappa Vadiger says, nice session. Thank you, Vadiger. Then we have Tanuja, Leeladhar. Yes. Many people have commented. So thank you very much. Chaitra Desai, thank you. I think you are still watching us. We hope. Suprabha Nair, Sandhya Narendra, Pratima, Vidya, Ujjwala. Namaste Ujjwala ji. And Sonal Sheth, Vidya Ganapati, Manisha Kulkarni, hi Manisha, Sunetra Powal, hi to you, Deepa, Mahesh, Namaskara sir. ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಪಡಿಸಿರ್ಬೋದು. ತಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ವಂದನಾ, then who else? If I have missed out addressing anybody, please excuse me. But really, Pratima Kiran, Jyoti Makam, very nice and useful session. Thanks to both of you. Thank you very much. Suprabha Nair, thanks for your encouragement.
Thank you so much.
So please visit this particular link. I think that link is already there. Yes, this one. imojo.in/100 days, where we have addressed most of the problems, and we are going to make it even more interactive and interesting also. And I hope you have joined our Telegram group already. If not, please do join, because that is where we can come together and then we can explore together. We can make cooking a joyful experience, right? That's what is our motto. Archana Rakesh says, awesome session, joined late though. Thank you, Archana. You can also have a look at the video that will be available after we end this on my page. And please don't forget to like our Annamaya Kosha home cooking page as well. And we are going to transfer this video hopefully there in that page also for archives.
Many of them must have missed this because
And very sorry for that initial technical glitch, because we are still not able to see ourselves in the screen here, and apparently this is like Facebook live through the laptop is little cumbersome. It is problem. We wish we have started with the mobile, but still Anyway, we hope it has been a seamless after that. Okay.
Hope you have benefited from this session.
Lakshmi Nagaraja says, does 100 days menu needs to be bought? It says buy now but no subscription button. No, you have to click on it and then you will be taken to an InstaMojo page anyway. I will address that. I think it is operational, but I don't know why you are finding this. Varsha Shanbag says, I will try. Thank you for sharing. Thanks.
Hi Varsha.
Vandana says, good session. How do we get the Excel for masalas? Will you share it on your page? Excel for masala, we already shared. We have shared one Telegram group link. I'm going to share this here.
Again.
So this is our Telegram group link. There we are going to share the link for the masalas. It is absolutely free. 60 masalas absolutely free. You don't have to pay for that.
And you know the method now, you can make it as and when you need it.
Yes. You can, the 60 masalas you can share with any number of people that you know of. That is not a problem. I mean, we'd like to mention that we have put in at least, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 days fully into making the masalas in the way we have made it, right?
For you also, yes, one more important thing, the roasting wouldn't take much time. It would take not more than half an hour.
Yeah, so roasting took us half an hour. Grinding took us little longer, but
because
then
you cannot do it continuously, smelling the masalas, right? And you have to cool it down and then fill it in something. So that takes a bit longer. But then everything is done in one evening, I would say. 3 to 4 hours, everything all the masalas, the core masalas will be ready. The core powders.
So Vandana asked me, if I'm not on Telegram, what do I do? So please go to this link and then comment there that you want this thing. I will send it to you. Okay. So few more tips, like we would like to repeat the tips. If at all you are trying this at home, please try it at home. Okay.
Yes.
This is a what you call emphasis that you have to try it at home. While roasting, it's very simple. If you have 4 burners stove, it is good. Take 4 what you call the tawas, pans, tawa, pan, kadai, anything that you have, just in order to roast. Put 4 at a time. Keep it in a very low sim, and then keep roasting one by one. And we are going to show you how did we do it, behind the scenes. We'll share the video very soon. Once you roast 4, take them out, then put again 4, and then that is how we are able to finish it in just half an hour's time.
The roasting part.
And then let them cool, place them on the newspaper, put them under the fan, or whatever you want to do.
Yes.
Let them cool, and once they are cooled, then put your mask on. If you want gloves, it is good.
Yeah.
Otherwise also it's fine. Then you start grinding them one by one. Okay. Now when you are grinding, you make sure that you keep it on the first number. You don't grind it with the maximum speed. And even if it is little coarse, also it is fine.
That should be fine. Yes.
I have seen in many recipes that whenever they make masala powders, I really don't get it, okay. They sieve it. They sieve it so that they get a fine powder, and then that they add in the sabzi, okay. I can understand that, they want to get a smoother texture to it. But then the whole essence is in the whole powder, right? Like why to throw out something or why to regrind it? Just remember that when you are grinding, already the essence of the spice is gone because of the heat that is produced in the mixer. It is best that if you use the manual method to crush them, that is the best. But I know that practically it is not possible. So you have to grind it as less as possible in the least RPM. Now when you take out after the grinding, just take them out and let them cool also, because they are a little hot. Maybe you can put it in the bottle and then keep the bottle lid open for some time. Let them cool, and then that's it. And whenever you want, just refer to our Excel sheet, mix, and then start using. Okay, I think if you're still watching us, we say official bye to you for this session and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Happy cooking.